Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I was thinking we could talk about the next archetype, which is the Siren archetype. And this one might be more famous, you probably have heard of it. And I thought it would be great to dissect Angelina Jolie as a perfect example of the Siren archetype. So firstly, you're probably wondering, what is the Siren archetype? Basically, the Siren archetype is one of the 13 seduction archetypes made by Aisha K. Fines, and I will link everything down below so you can read about it as well. But basically, this archetype focuses on our sensual parts, our natural, sensual energy. And this type of woman that embodies the Siren archetype has this way of making everyone attracted to her without even trying. It's like an effortless type of attraction. And everyone, including men, women, she's like a magnet that attracts everyone towards her. And when I think of a siren, I think of like mermaids and mystical creatures that are able to seduce men throughout history. Basically, the image of the siren archetype, it's this woman that is able to get what she wants effortlessly without trying, and she's not bound by anything. And I think Angelina Jolie is the perfect example of a classic modern siren archetype. When I think of Angelina Jolie, the first thing I think of is just how she is very magnetic. She is able to attract everyone and make everyone interested in her just by being present and being there, and she doesn't even have to say anything, but she's still able to gain all of these people attention, and she's able to get so much press without even trying. And I think it's because of her magnetic energy that she just embodies so naturally. As I said before, in order to tap into your siren archetype, you first have to focus on your sensual energy. So this is the type of energy where you focus on what makes you feel pleasurable, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel in a good mood. Be natural about it. If it's things that you're uncomfortable with, then don't push yourself to do it. Instead, focus on things that make you happy and pleasurable. It can be anything. Like, let's say you love this type of music, you should listen to that because you are tapping into your pleasurable side. It can be food, it can be music, as I said before, it can be movement because you're working out, you're stretching yourself, you're moving, you're making your body more used to taking up space and being comfortable, which I all think goes back to becoming more sensual. And then if you do this over a long period of time, I think you're able to then make it natural, make it feel natural to tap into your sensual side because you've been doing it for so long. And the next thing is the siren is able to attract men wherever she goes without trying. And there's something about the siren archetype that is so interesting to men and just fascinating because she is so comfortable with her sensual side and her sensual energy that it makes men super fascinated with her. And I think also women as well are super fascinated with her because like she's unapologetically sensual and she's so focused on her pleasure and what makes her feel good in the moment. Tapping into that type of energy makes you radiant because people can see that you're really enjoying life to the fullest and you're really in tune with your own self and happy to be able to treat yourself. And that's just a very attractive quality to have. Being able to tap into that is like an art, especially if you're used to not putting yourself first, not knowing how to enjoy your life. You've probably been used to just giving and not much getting back. And I think that's why it can be a really suppressed side on us to be able to tap into. But if you focus on what makes you feel pleasurable and good and just all of these sides of yourself, it will automatically translate on the outside. You'll feel better, you'll look better, and people gravitate towards that. I truly think people should gravitate towards good and magnetic energy. So if you make yourself that way, I think it will definitely be shown on the outside as well. Next step is the siren is extremely confident. Angelina Jolie is extremely confident. At least she portrays that she is. Like, we can never be 100% sure because we don't know these celebrities, but I feel like one of the reasons we can see that with her is she's never been afraid to say her opinions, to be that one celebrity that goes against the norm. She's never been afraid to speak up about her mind and tell us about her story. And a lot of the stories she's been through, you can tell she's had a really rough life, but she's always been open and transparent about it, and also stated that that's not something that defines her today. And actually, all of the mistakes I've made have made me a better mother, and she's also a philanthropist now. So I think it's taking pride in yourself and being confident no matter what. Even if let's say you've made plenty of mistakes. I think Angelina Jolie is a perfect example of someone that's been through a lot in their past and probably had a very dark past, but be able to kind of go above it and to show their potential by becoming this interesting human being who's confident, who really tries to change the world, who tries to have a positive impact on the world. So she's a really great example for you if you want to have someone that shows you that your mistakes and whatever your past was, it has no way of affecting your future. Your future is all you and what you want to put into it. So the Siren archetype really thrives when it's confident, when you are super confident in yourself, you're okay with yourself, you have kind of made peace with your past, you're excited for the future, but you're always present. I think that's a big part of the Siren archetype, and automatically that's also going to attract so many people towards you. So think of that as well. Another thing, the Siren archetype is an expert when it comes to the art of flirting. With Angelina Jolie, she knows how to play the camera. She's always been a sex symbol. She also knows how to really flirt with her co-stars, have good chemistry with people. And I think that's what flirting is. I think when we first think of flirting, we think of, oh, okay, I'm flirting with someone to be in a romantic relationship with them or someone I'm attracted to. But I like to look at flirting also as just a way to create chemistry with everyone you meet. It's a good thing to do that because you never know what other people can do for you. And not in a selfish way, but more in the sense that what other people can teach you or what opportunities people can give you just by them remembering that you had this great chemistry with you, or them remembering that you were very open and magnetic. So never underestimate the ability to create that type of chemistry through even flirting, but in a more playful way. I think that's really, really underrated sometimes. Just think of the difference between you and someone that is qualified to a job. And let's say you both have the same type of credentials and education and everything. The only thing that's going to separate you two is the type of chemistry you create with your interviewer, the person that's interviewing you. So if you have that ability and you know how to really say the right things in the right moment, create that good chemistry, that good energy in the conversation, making them feel good, trust me, that's gonna give you a lot of bonus points, and they're definitely gonna be remembering you, and you're gonna be very memorable. So just learning how to be fun and flirty and just creating good energy wherever you go is a really underrated skill. But if you're able to master that, I promise you, you'll be shocked how many doors start to open to you, because people sense that and they like that, and they're gonna think you're a memorable person because of that. So the next one is the Siren archetype is a type of person that knows how to move on to the next, especially when it comes to men and romantic relationships. Angelina Jolie, she's obviously been married before. She's been in multiple relationships. And yeah, we can see that in her romantic life, that she has definitely moved on. She's never been the type of person to just stay in one situation if she's not happy. She definitely moves on to the next. And I think that's what's also attractive with the Siren archetype is they have so many options. And because they know that men are so, how do I say this? There's so many men out there. And to never feel like, oh, I have to stick with this person because I probably won't find anything better, is such a toxic mindset to have, because that's the type of mindset that keeps you in situations you don't want to be in and you don't deserve to be in. So, and it can be very dangerous to have that, to stay in those types of situations. But if you have that type of abundance mindset where you believe that there are so many great people out there, there's so many options out there for me, I will find somebody that fits my criterias. I don't need to settle down. That's going to make you move on quicker from situations where you feel like you're not treated the way that you want to be treated. Because a siren always knows that she deserves to be treated amazing and the best. So by tapping into that yourself and believing that I'm not going to stay in situations where I'm mistreated, I'm going to move on because I know there's always something better out there. The world is an abundant place. There's an abundance of people out there, and I know the likelihood of me finding someone better is so high. So I'm going to keep moving. And that's a powerful mindset to have. And I truly think that once you also believe that it's going to happen, naturally it's going to be attracted to you, like law of attraction. You put out that positive energy and mindset out there, there's going to come back a lot of positive things. Another thing is the art of mystique. So the Siren archetype knows what to say, what not to say. She knows when to be mysterious, and she knows when to make you feel like you know something about her, that you've entered a part of her world. So being able to understand when situations you should leave, when you should leave situations, when you should stay, how long you should stay, what you should say and not say, is an art and it's skill, but it can always be trained. And I think it's kind of a little bit a part of her. And I like that about Angelina Jolie as well. Like, she's never been the type of person to talk to tabloids all the time or go on social media rants. And when she does use social media, it's only for the type of issues that are really important to her. And last but not least, the siren's goal in life is always pleasure. So with that being said, pleasure can be pleasure for experiences, traveling, seeing new things. It can be food. Basically, their goal for a siren is to have a life that is very well lived. So that means that you take any opportunity that you consider to be great or interesting, you jump on those opportunities. You don't second guess it. Whatever it is, for a siren, her goal in life is to try everything and to always seek enjoyment. And I think that is something that we women should prioritize more, is this enjoyment, seeking enjoyment. With Angelina Jolie, she's always been the type of person that, as I said before, she's been able to break so many normal celebrity norms. She never cared about that. I mean, she became a humanitarian in an age where she was just known for being a sex symbol. So I think that just tells you right there and then that, like, she didn't care. She wanted to do this because that's what she was interested in, and that's what's deep in her heart, was humanitarian work. So she's gonna do that because that's what's gonna make her feel fulfilled with her life. And with that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed my video. This one was really great to make. I'm personally a huge fan of Angelina Jolie, so I might be more biased, but I hope you guys do still enjoy this. And please comment down below what you think and what else you want me to make. And comment, subscribe, share, and like. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.